The true reason behind our existence and life. Ibrahim was a young boy who lived in a small village in Ababua. He was curious about many things, but especially about the meaning and purpose of life. He often wondered why he was created, what he was supposed to do, and how he could make a difference in the world. One day, he decided to ask his mother, who was a wise and kind woman. He went to her and said, "Mother, I have a question that has been bothering me for a long time. What is the value of life? Why are we here? What is the reason of our existence?" His mother smiled and hugged him. She said, "My son, that is a very deep and important question. Many people have tried to answer it, but no one can give a definitive answer. The value of life is not something that can be measured or quantified. It is something that you have to discover for yourself, through your own experiences and choices. But I can give you some guidance and examples to help you understand it better." She took him by the hand and led him outside. She pointed to the sun that was shining brightly in the sky. She said, "Look at the sun, my son. It is a source of light and warmth for all living things. It gives us energy and vitality. It makes the plants grow and the flowers bloom. It creates day and night, seasons and cycles. It is a sign of God's power and mercy. The sun has a value that is beyond our comprehension. But it also has a purpose that is clear and simple, to illuminate and sustain the earth and its inhabitants. The sun does not ask for anything in return. It does not complain or boast. It does not judge or discriminate. It does not interfere or harm. It just does what it is supposed to do, and that is enough. The sun is a symbol of selflessness and service, of gratitude and generosity, of harmony and balance. The sun teaches us that the value of life is not in what we have, but in what we give." She then pointed to the birds that were flying in the air. She said, "Look at the birds, my son. They are creatures of beauty and grace. They have different shapes and colors, different sounds and songs, different habits and habitats. They are a sign of God's creativity and diversity. The birds have a value that is beyond our imagination. But they also have a purpose that is clear and simple, to fill the air with life and joy. The birds do not worry about anything. They do not fear or envy. They do not lie or cheat. They do not oppress or fight. They just live in the moment, and that is enough. The birds are a symbol of freedom and happiness, of trust and faith, of peace and love. The birds teach us that the value of life is not in where we are, but in how we are. They teach us that the value of life is not in what we see, but in how we see. They teach us that the value of life is not in what we feel, but in how we feel." She then pointed to the people that were walking in the street. She said, "Look at the people, my son. They are beings of intelligence and emotion. They have different thoughts and feelings, different beliefs and values, different dreams and goals. They are a sign of Allah's wisdom and compassion. The people have a value that is beyond our calculation. But they also have a purpose that is clear and simple, to know and worship Allah, and to be good to His creation. The people have a choice in everything. They can choose to be good or evil, to be honest or dishonest, to be kind or cruel, to be humble or arrogant, to be cooperative or competitive, to be forgiving or resentful. The people are responsible for their actions and their consequences. The people are a symbol of choice and consequence, of test and trial, of reward and punishment, of guidance and misguidance, of success and failure. The people teach us that the value of life is not in what we are, but in who we are. They teach us that the value of life is not in what we choose, but in why we choose." She then hugged him and said, "My son, I have shown you some examples of the value of life, but there are many more. The value of life is in everything that Allah has created, and everything that He has given us. The value of life is in the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the food that we eat, the clothes that we wear, the shelter that we have, the health that we enjoy, the family that we love, the risks that we take, the mistakes that we make, the lessons that we learn, the achievements that we celebrate, the memories that we cherish, everything is a reflection of life. Ibrahim, though initially perplexed, began to understand that the value of life wasn't a single, elusive answer but a tapestry woven with countless threads of meaningful moments and purposeful actions. His mother's wisdom illuminated the path for him. In the following days, Ibrahim embraced the teachings and started sowing seeds of kindness in Serenity Springs. He assisted the blacksmith, tended to the village garden, and shared stories with the children. Slowly, the once unanswered questions about existence found solace in the meaningful connections he forged. As Ibrahim continued his journey, he realized that the true value of life lies not in deciphering grand mysteries but in living each moment with purpose, compassion, and a commitment to making the world a better place. Serenity Springs, once a backdrop to his inquiry, transformed into a canvas where Ibrahim painted a life rich in meaning and significance. If you like this video, then share it to your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Explainix AI, it will give me a boost to make more interesting videos for you. Thank you.